I, 31F, have endometriosis, COS, and had one of my ovaries removed at 19 after a bad cyst. My endo was so severe I was warned at a young age that getting pregnant would be difficult, though not impossible. I married my husband, 32M, young, and we started trying when I was 24 and we had no success after 2 years of trying. We tried fertility medication as a next step and that was unsuccessful. We had planned to go the IF route when COVID ravaged the world and it put our plans on hold. Our first attempt failed but we had a success last month which left us so excited. We kept it to ourselves until Christmas when we told our families. Everyone was so happy for us except my sister, who broke down and started telling me I was selfish and how she hoped it wouldn't work. My sister is 4 years older and she has moderate learning disabilities. This is something she was always self-conscious about. But I admired her so much. So I'd cheer her on and defend her like crazy as a kid if anyone was mean to her. Sometimes it felt like our paternal grandparents were. They were the only extended family we had and sometimes they would say things that seemed so harsh to me. They would tell her she couldn't manipulate people just because of her learning disability, they would tell her that she shouldn't be selfish. I would hear them argue with Dad over it. I'd told them my sister had it rough and she needed our support. I adored my sister. When she was 15 and I was 11 I got home from school one day and she started yelling and telling me I was the worst sister, she wished I had never been born, called me Miss Perfect and she wanted me to die. This came out of nowhere. Our parents heard the arguing and separated us for the night and said we would talk the next morning. The next day she lied and told them I had bullied her for months and called her stupid and the I word. None of this was true. But she went around telling everyone. After that stuff changed between us. My grandparents argued with my parents because they acted like they believed her and started to coddle her more, which my grandparents said was not helping anything. I grew closer to them and they would tell me more about their concerns about my sister from before. They were my biggest support when I lost my ovary at 19. Back to current day, my sister had her reaction to the news and once she stopped crying she told me I should have let her be the only one to give our parents grandkids and she deserved to be the best at something. She told me she hoped I would miscarry and never conceive again so she could keep the title. I told her she was sick and that I couldn't believe I had adored her so much as a kid. I told her she could say goodbye because we were done with each other. She yelled that I was selfish. My parents are saying I need to understand and that our bad history just made her react in an odd way but that she's my sister and we're family and she needs extra help. Rita. Edit. Hi everyone. Sorry for taking a long time to respond. I had no idea people were seeing the post so I went away to celebrate Nye with my husband. A question I have seen asked in several comments that I wanted to address here and now is about my sister's learning disability. I'm not sure what her exact do her. I know she has trouble in school learning, and I remember she struggled to read. Math was also a problem. I was always just told she had trouble in school, got made fun of for being dumb and I saw she would get embarrassed when doing homework. She had supports in school and had an PEP for most of her academic life. Another question that was asked was whether she has kids and yes, she has 3 children, and she is married. Thank you for all the support.